Good evening, guys. I'm going to make a video presentation about remaining cargo to load. The vessel is trimmed by 15 centimeters and to make it even keel. So, how much are we going to load in hold number 1 and 6, which is the trimming hold? Okay, so let's start, guys. Okay, it's the same vessel, MV Max Panama, floating in a draft of forward 12 meters and updraft is 12.15 meters in a water density of 1.025 of salt water. Balance cargo to load is 3,000 metric tons. This is the remaining cargo to load. She will load in hold number 1 and hold number 6 to an even keel departure condition. So meaning the final loading will be even keel. Okay. How much balance cargo to load in number 1 and hold number 1 and hold number 6 to attain even keel? Okay, so it's asking how much are we going to load in hold number 1 and number 6 to make the vessel even keel. So let's start, guys. I start with this program of form number 6, which is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Okay, and the initial drop is forward 12 meters and up is 12.15. So put here 12 meters and up is 12.15. Okay. Now your main drop is 12.08 and your trim is 15 centimeters. Let's assume that the foreman has already advised the chief officer and a draft surveyor to stop loading because he wants to know how much remaining cargo to load. Okay. So once the chief officer and the surveyor completed reading the draft around the vessel, and this is they agreed upon. Of drop forward is 12 meters, and up drop is 12.15, and mid drop port is 12.08. Okay, put 12.08. And starboard mid is the same as 12.08. Okay. So your mid drop is 12.08. At the time of reading the drop, the density was 1.025 of salt water, 1.025. And assume upon completion of loading, the density would also be 1.025. Okay, 1.025. Okay. Now, according to the problem, the cargo remaining to load is 3,000 metric tons. So 3,000 metric tons. Balance cargo to load is 3,000 metric tons. Okay, so remaining cargo is 3,000 metric tons. But here, we don't know yet our departure drop, how much. So since our remaining cargo to load is 3,000, so you put here 3,000. Okay, 3,000. 1, 2, 3. And your TPC at the initial drop is 63.74, which is this one. 63.74. Okay, you put 63.74.74. And divide 3,000 by your TPC of 63.74. That will be 47.07 centimeters. Divide this by 100, then it will be 0.47 meters. So your mid drop is 12.8 plus your sinkage, this is what you call the sinkage, of 47, then your departure drop will be 12.55. Okay, so you put here 12.55. Okay, so the difference between your present drop and your final drop is 47 centimeters, which is your sinkage. Okay, so from your initial drop, it will take the vessel at about 47 centimeters to reach the drop of 12.55 meters. Okay, so with this sinkage, we will convert this into metric tons. How much would it be to reach the drop of 12.55? As the problem says that the remaining cargo to load is 3,000. So we'll check. But according to the program, the remaining cargo to load for trimming should be 3,006.8 metric tons, as recommended for trimming. You click the cell, and you will see the formula is K and 8, that is the sinkage, multiplied by M3, M, and column 3, that will be your TBC times 100. And the resultant will be 3,006.8. Okay, we will delete this one. So you will see how it is done. So you put equals. Then you click the sinkage, row 8 and column K. Click this one, that is K8. Then you multiply times your TPC. TPC is column M, row 3. That is, click this one, that is M3. Then multiply by 100. Okay, then press enter. Then you have 3,006.8. Okay, now, so there's an excess cargo of 6.825 metric tons from 3,000. Okay, now take note. I will consider this one. Okay, I will consider this one of just follow the arrow and input this figure. So I put here, to run it up, I put 3,007. Okay, and once you have loaded 3,007, what will be the result of your mid drop? Will be 12.55, which is exactly the same here, and your sinkage is 0.47, which is exactly the same here. Now what happens if we put 3,000 for the sake of argument? Okay, so I put here 3,000, 1, 2, 3. It will also be the same. So once you loaded 3,000, now it's less than 12.55, and this one is less of 0.47. So I would rather use this figure so that we will have the exact number. And here you are, 3,007, and you have the 12.55, which is the same with this one, and your sinkage is the same with this one of 0.47. Now, another point that I would try to discuss, once you have already your final mid drop of 12.55, you interpolate the TPC of this final drop of 12.55. So when it is interpolated, the true TPC is 63.97. Okay, so to get this remaining cargo to load 3,006.8 is your sinkage, which is 0.7, times your TPC of 63.97 times 100, and you will have this value of 3,006.8. Then scroll down. It says here, this is the actual cargo to load for trimming, and then go to trim holes 2. So we go to trim holes 2. Take note of this figure. Go trim holes 2. Then you have your trimming cargo is 3007. The name of the program is trimming with 2 holes, which is trim 2 holes. Okay. You have your initial drop here, forward and up, your main drop, your trim, MTC, LCF, and TPC. Okay. Now your trimming hold is 1 and 6. So put here 1 and 6. Okay. Show you the trimming hold is 1 and 6. Okay. Let's go back. And you scroll down. Wait a minute. The problem says you should depart even keel. Okay. Even keel departure condition and how much balance cargo to load in 1 and 6 to attain even keel. So the measure should be even keel upon departure. Since you have already input the cargo holds 1 and 6, you scroll down and here the final trim even keel meaning it is 0. Okay, put enter 0. Once you have already put entry of 0, then he will now tell you how much to load in number 1. So in number 1 he says you load about 1102 or 1102. So round it up, we put 1102. There, put here 1102. And number 6 will be 1905. 1905. And your departure drop at even keel would be 12, forward will be 12.54, up drop will be 12.54, you have 0 trim, and your main is 12.54, so it's an even keel. And your deflection is 0. Your mid is 12.55 and main is 12.54. So what you do, how to get this mid, you just equals there, press equals, go to form 6 and click this mid, actual mid drop of 12.55. Press enter, then here he goes, and your main drop, put equals, plus, this will be your main drop, and you have a 0 trim. Okay, now we go back to form 6, okay, which is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Scroll down and take note of the figure of holds 1 and 6. Hold number 1 should load 1102 and 6 is 1905, which is this one. Okay. Number 1 is 1102, number 6 is 1905, which is this one. So in number 1, you load 1102, and number 6, you load 1905, this is the LCG, and your final departure is forward is 12.55, up is 12.55, you have 0 trim, and your main drop is 12.55, and you have a 0 deflection, and this one is even keel, which is the same with this one. Okay, 12.54, 12.54, 0 trim, main is 12.54, and the same, this one is 12.55, so doesn't matter, it's almost the same. Okay, but here is should be 12.55. okay, but in the trim 2 holes you got 12.54. Then we go to the trim table. Take note, trim table, the cargo to load is 3007. Here you have your holes 1 and 6. Hole number 1, cargo to load is 1102, and hole number 6 is 1905. Now, all you have to do is look for the correction, forward and up correction of hold number 1. And number 6, you have to look for the correction of forward correction of hold number 6 and up correction. So we go to the trimming table. The trimming table now, drop of 2, 4, 6 until 14. A sailing drop is 12.55, okay? So 12.55, so the closest one is the 13 meters, okay? So adjust. Put this to 12.55, that will be almost 13 meters. Put this to, highlight this to red and bold it. 1 and 6. So we go to 6. Scroll down, this is number 6. Okay, this is number 6, forward and up. Okay, and this one, take out this one. 0, good, and take out this one. So we start with hold number 1. Number 1, forward correction is 660. So input number 1 is 6, okay. And I'm sorry, 0, this one is 6. And up correction is how much? Up correction is negative 2.9, okay, negative 2.9. Put here, negative 2.9, okay. Six in negative 0.9. And hold number 6, we can put it this way. Number 6, forward correction is negative 0.6. Negative 0.6. And up correction is 3.7, positive. 3.7. Put here 3.7, okay. Then you will now have your drop, final drop. Final drop is 12.55, forward up is 12.54, main drop is 12.54, your mid drop is 12.55, your trim is negative 0.1. You are trimmed by the stern. So we will adjust this one to take out, to make it even kill. So forward, let's make it 6.1. Take note of the forward, drop, trim, and the deflection. Okay, I press enter. So it just increase. So let's make it 5.9. Okay, 5.9. Take note of the drop, forward, and trim. Press enter. Even kill 5.4. Okay, and your trim is 0. Let's make it 5.8. What happens to 5.8? Okay. You have now trimmed by the stern. So put it, make it 5.89. 8. 5.3. Make it 5.9. Okay? What try if we put 1 here? 9, 1. Okay, what happens? This one has decreased. Bid now is 5, 5. So we put back 5, 5. And bid is 5, 5. Zero trim. Okay? So trim table is forward is 12.55 and your up is 12.54. I'm sorry, forward is 12.54, main is 12.54, even kill, but your mid is 12.55. Your trim is 0, but you have a reflection of 0.1 sag. Okay? Sag. And there's another solution here. Take note of it should be 12.55 or forward and up because your final mid drop is 12.55. Okay? I'm sorry. So here, and here's another solution. Okay, slide a little bit. In hold, we have first we have to load in hold number 6, so we'll have a good trim, and after we load in hold number 1. So on hold number 1, the amount to be loaded is 1905, which is this one. Forward correction is negative 0.6, same, and up correction is 3.7, same. Then we load in hold number 1. The cargo is 1102. Correction is 5.9. Up correction is negative 2.9. Okay? Once you have completed in hold number 6, this will be your drop of 11.89 forward. Up is 12.85. And this is your initial drop. Once you have completed hold number 6, then you will load in hold number 1 of 1102. Upon completion of loading this value, your drop forward will be 12.54, up will be 12.54, your trim is 0, and your main is 12.54, and your deflection is 0. Okay? Take note. The main is 12.54, but the mid is 12.55. So you have here the mid, you have deflection of 0.1 sag. Then we go now for number 7. For number 7, which is how to find drop and trim when handling weights involving large changes in mean drop. Take note, guys, in Form 6, the initial density upon reading the drop survey, reading the drop around the vessel, the density is 1.025 saltwater. Upon completion is 1.025. So in this program of number 7, so you put the density of 1.025, which is the saltwater. Input the forward and up drop initial of 12 meters. Forward and up is 12.5. And the final density you put here, saltwater of 1.025. Now input the cargoes in 1 and 6. 1 and 6, okay? So put here 1 and 6. Oh, I'm sorry. You can put it this way. 1 and 6. So number 1 is 1102. Number 1 is 1102. 02. And LCG is negative 8698. LCG is negative 8698. And number 6 is 1905. Okay, reload 1905. And the LCG is 41.75. LCG is 41.75. Okay? You already input your density 1.25, and this will be your main drop of 12.54 or 12.55 to be runoff, and this is now your departure drop. Forward is 12.55, up drop is 12.54, your main drop is 12.55, your trim is 0, so this is almost the same with, and your deflection is 0. Okay, 0, 0. This is the same with this form number 6 of 12.55 forward and up. Trim holds 2. The drop is 12.54 even keel, 0 deflection, and trim table is 12.54 even keel with a deflection of 1 centimeter sag. And your form number 6 is almost even keel, 0 trim, and 0 deflection. Now let's start with, I go to trim holds 2. I'll go up and explain this one further with every number, or 1, 2 until departure. And I made this one into Excel, which is this one. Okay. So in number 1, this is the remaining cargo to load, which is in the remaining cargo to load is 3007. Okay. So I just put it here. And number 1 is 5% bend drop, which is forward 12 meters, up drop 12.515, trim is 15, which is the same with this one, guys. Okay. And your mid drop is 1208. That is 1208. Okay. Then we go to number 2. Input your MTC, LCF, and TPC of the drop of 12.08. So MTC is 95386. 95386. LCF is negative 065. And your TPC is 6374. And TPC is 6374. Okay. Then you go to number 3. Correct the LCG of uphold to distance from LCF. So uphold is hold number 6. And the answer, distance from center rotation is 42.4 positive. I have here 42.40, okay, which is the same this one. Okay, then we go to number 4. Distance between hold 6 and hold number 1. Different name, add. So they have different name, then you add. Sorry, this is supposed to be add. Okay. Copy. Paste. Different name, add. So they have different name, you add. That will be 12873. And the distance is 128.73. Then we go to number 5. Number 5 is change of drop, okay? Number 5, change of drop is negative 15 because you are trimmed by the stern. Change of drop is negative 15, okay? Then we go to number 6. Find weight to be loaded forward. This is the formula. So we go to the Excel. Go to number 6. Find weight forward. The formula is distance up, hold from center rotation, times remaining cargo to load, times change of drop, times MTC, times 100 over distance between hold. So let's follow this one. Distance up, hold from center rotation. That will be this one. Distance, correct the LCG at up of up hold to distance from LCF, which is 42.40. Okay. 42.0 times your remaining cargo to load is 3,007 minus your change of trim. Change of trim is negative 0.15. Negative 0.15. Change of trim is negative 0.15. MTC times MTC. MTC is 953.86. 953.86. This is 953.86 times 100. Okay, times 100 over your distance between hold is times 100. Distance between hold is 128.73. 128.73. 128.73. Okay, 128.73. Okay, multiply this to 42.40 times 3,007, and this is the value of 127,496.8. Multiply negative 0.5 times 9.53 times 86 times 100. That will be negative 40,307.9 over your change of drop of 128.73. Okay. When you multiply this one, that will be 127,496, which is this one. 127, this will be 127. This will be 127,496. 127,496.8. Okay? That will be 127,496.8 minus this value of this one is 14,307.9. 1437.9 over your distance between hold of 128.73. Deduct these two, and the answer will be 141,804.70, which is this one, over your distance between holds and your forward cargo will be 1102. 1102. Forward will be 1102 to run it up, and your hold number 6, which is hold number 6, will be your remaining cargo to load minus your forward weight. So 3,007 minus 1102, that will be hold number 6 will be 1905. 1905. Okay? Or this one. 1905. Continue. Okay. This problem of trim holes 2 stops here. Is only up to this point, number 7. So this no more. So what I did was I put these figures to get the forward and up drop departure and your trim and your mean drop and your deflection, which is this one, guys. Okay. Which is this one. But first, we will solve for the sinkage of 47. Okay. Sinkage, which is this one. This is your sinkage, and this one. This is your sinkage. So your final departure drop minus your present drop, that will be 0.47 meters, which is your sinkage. And by Excel, this is the formula. Weight over TPC over 100. So your weight is 3007 divided by TPC of 63.74 divided by 100, and your sinkage will be 0.47. And there's another solution to that. Is your excuse me, departure drop is 12.55 and your present drop is 12.08 and your sinkage is 0.47, which is this one. 12.5 minus your present drop of 12.08 and your sinkage should be 0.47. Okay? Excuse me. Then let's proceed. Excuse me. So you put your present drop of 12 meters forward, up drop is 12.5. Apply your sinkage or your parallel sinkage, you add this one of 0.47, add also this of 0.47, and your new drop due to sinkage is 12.45 forward, and up drop is 12.62. Now you will apply your forward and up change of drop. So how did I get this figure? This is the formula, guys. How to get the change of drop forward. Change of drop forward equals 1/2 LPP plus LCF over LPP times your change of trim. So your LPP is 215, which is this one. LPP is your LPP is 215, okay? And your 1/2 of LPP is 107.5, okay? Plus your LCF. LCF is negative 0.65. LCF is negative 0.65, okay? Over your LPP of 215 times change of trim of negative 0.115, which is this one, okay? Change of trim. Or this one, change of trim. Okay? So you add this 2, that will be 106.85 over your LPP of 215 times change of trim. Divide this one, that will be 0.497 times your change of trim, and your change of trim forward will be negative 0.07, which is negative 0.07, and your change of trim up will be change of trim minus your change of trim forward. That will be change of trim will be 0.15, negative 0.15, and your change of drop forward is negative 0.07, and your change of drop up will be negative 0.08. So apply here. You apply the change of drop forward of negative 0.07, and up is negative 0.08. You add this one so that it will, your departure drop forward will be 12.54, and this one you deduct or minus, and your up drop will be 12.54. That will be even keel, no trim, okay? And this will be the situation on the vessel. Okay, I will first explain this. Your vessel is trimmed by the stern by 15 centimeters. To make it even keel, this one has to rise up and this one has to go down. You have to load on hold number 1 and hold number 6. When putting cargo of around 3,007 in number 1 and number 6, the vessel will go to even keel. This will go down and this will go up. The situation will be like this, even keel. Okay? There's no trim, zero trim, and the condition of your buoyancy of the water pushing up is your buoyancy, and the weight of the vessel pushing down is your gravity or LCG. Okay? I will explain later. Let's go first to the diagram. This is now the situation. But first, what is the buoyancy LCB of the drop of 12.55, the LCB of departure drop, which is let's see, how much is that? I'm sorry. The departure drop should be 12.55, okay? Okay, 12.55. So the departure drop is 12.55. What is the LCB of 12.55? So you go back to the program and you go to the hydrostatic table. So you go down. Well, 5.5. Well, 5.5, okay? Well, 5.5, that will be 12.55. 12.55. The LCB of 12.55 is negative 706. Take note, negative 706. And LCB is negative 506. What will be the new LCG? Now, take note of this diagram, guys. When your LCB is in line with the, okay, I will explain this much better. Let's read this. On an even keel vessel, the role of the longitudinal center of gravity LCG and the longitudinal center of buoyancy, which is LCB, is that they must be vertically aligned, meaning vertically aligned. This is what it meant by vertically aligned. So this should be vertically aligned. This is LCB and this is your LCG, which is vertically aligned. That is what it meant by that statement, okay? LCG represents the combined center of weight for the entire vessel, while the LCB, the center of underwater volume where the force of buoyancy acts. So this is what it means, is the whole weight of the vessel is within this line, which is going down because of the gravity pull. And the buoyancy of the water is also in the center, which is pushes up. So they are in vertical line. When they are in vertical line, it means they are even keel. There's no trim. Okay? You can have this, but there's no trim. Okay? For the ship to float on even keel without trim, the LCG and LCB must be positioned on the same vertical line to maintain equilibrium. Okay? I hope that's clear, guys. That they should be in line, that there will be no equilibrium. Okay? Now, let's go now to the figure. This one. Since your LCB of 12.55 is negative 0.76, then your LCG should also be negative 0.6. Okay? I hope that's clear because this should be in a vertical line. Okay, let's go down. This is now your vessel. This is the amidship of the vessel. And take note, guys, your present trim was 15 centimeters, okay? Your trim by 15 centimeters. And your final trim should be 0. So which means this vessel, the up part of the vessel, this turn should go up to its 0. So that's why you have an arrow here, clockwise, because from 15, he will go up until your trim, final trim is 0. That's why it is counterclockwise. So when this up part of the vessel goes up, of course, this will also go down. Okay? Just like in this figure that I showed you, to make it even keel, the up part will go up and the forward part will go down to have an even keel situation. Okay? So this will be the direction of the vessel when trim is reduced to even keel. Okay? Now, take note that our LCB is negative 07.06. When you say negative, from your amidship going forward, that is negative. And from amidship going backward, that will be positive. Since our LCB is negative 7.6, so draw a line from amidship going to 7.6. This will be your vertical line. And since your LCG is the same with this LCB, which is negative 0.6 in a vertical line, so LCG is from your amidship moving forward of 7.06 in a vertical line. So LCB and LCG is in line and a vertical line, which makes it the vessel even keel. Okay? Makes the vessel even keel. Your forward is 12. Forward drop is 12.54, up drop is 12.54, your main drop is 12.54, you have 0 trim. Okay? So you're an even keel situation. So That's it, guys. I hope you like this video. And if you like, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to click the notification bell. Thank you for watching.